So Quinn, what are we doing?
We just caught a swarm, and I thought it was just gonna be like a normal day to help in the garage, but turns out we found a swarm. My grandfather said if we find a swarm, it would be my first beehive.
Oh, so these are going to be your first bees ever.
Yes, and we caught the swarm, so.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Let's look at the hive that we put them in. So we used the bee vacuum to get them.
Yep.
And so we have this old bee box that we already had set up just in case we get a late season swarm, right? So the interesting thing is we've also put a screen on the front of the hive. Can you tell me what that's about?
This screen right here.
Yeah, what's that for?
So this screen right here, honeybees, bumblebees, drones can get out. So these, the queen. So if the queen wanted to leave and she decided she did not want to stay, she couldn't, because that is for the queen.
So that's a queen excluder, and we just put this hive in there. So we collected the swarm, we put them in the hive. If that queen wanted to leave now, she can't, but the workers can come and go.
Yeah.
Now you mentioned bumblebees and stuff. Yeah. Bumblebees can't get through there, but they wouldn't want to get in anyway.
Yeah.
But what makes us think the queen is in this hive? How do we know?
You will see the bees fanning.
They're fanning?
Yeah.
And what kind of fanning are we looking at?
They're going out the end right here.
And their abdomen
is sticking up, and they're like fanning.
Okay, so and what's interesting too is there's a lot of workers going in.
Mm-hmm.
They're not coming out. So this is what we're hoping for. The tree that they were on, which is right up there, still has a lot of bees on it, but the good news is they're unsettled and they're flying all over the place, and we think most of them are headed right over here.
Yeah.
So they're following the smell of their colony, and we're hoping they all just end up going right in here, and we're going to get a video of that.
Mm-hmm.
How's that sound?
Yes.
So you're pretty happy first day ever owning your own bees?
Yes, probably the first day.
And you know what's funny? This hive right here is painted blue. This was one of the hives that we set out back in 2007. So this hive is older than you are. Isn't that funny?
Yeah, it's funny because my first favorite color my whole life was blue, and I'm 7 in 2007, so that is pretty funny.
Oh, that's a good tie-in. I hadn't even thought of all those things. So now we're just going to sit here and we're going to wait and write. Show me the one that's fanning the Nasanoff gland.
Okay, this bee right here.
Yep, right there. And when she does that, she's spreading the queen's pheromone and telling the others to come.
Yeah,
so now we're just
going
to take a break. And we're going to watch the swarm that's in the tree. Oh, what are they doing right now? What's going on in the tree?
They are
active. It's going to be cool if all those bees come from that tree, come over here, hit the landing board, and they all go inside the hive.
Yeah, that'd save us time. When we caught this, it took like half an hour, 25 minutes.
With the vacuum, yeah.
Yeah.
Because there's so many bees. Yeah. Very unusual. What time of year is it right now? Do you know what month it is?
September. August.
It's August. So next week, what happens for you?
I get my second beehive.
What?
I think I get my second beehive.
No, not a second beehive. You're starting school.
Oh yeah, I'm starting school.
So this is going to be a great story to share with your friends at school. And let's sit back and see these bees coming from this tree. And what they're doing is they're searching all over because they can't find their queen. But what I really like is we see a steady stream of bees coming from this tree and going to your first beehive. Yeah, we're doing a tough job right now. What is that?
Making sure we have the queen and watching the bees coming in and out.
Yeah, sitting and watching the bees. Hard work, huh? You know it.
Yeah. But still, it's still cool. We get to see bees, watch a colony grow. But yeah.
So what did we do to help them out when we set up this hive today?
We made sure they were fine.
What kind of frames did we put inside that hive box?
We put in it's a 10 frame box.
Yeah.
We wait, what's it?
And we put in some pre-drawn comb so they can get started, right? Because it's late in the year for them. This is looking cool. Look what's going on now. Look how many bees are coming to this hive. And all of the Nasinoff glands that are being elevated in the air, calling the rest of them in. Do you think they're going to leave that tree and join the bees here in this hive?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, I think they will too.
yeah, because it looks like a real swarm up there. Look,
It does look like a swarm. Do you know why? They're leaving.
And coming
They're
back
going to
in.
get off that tree and they're going to come right over here. You know why? They want to be a part of your very first colony of bees.
I know, it's like they made some just for me. It's like they knew.
Yeah, they knew that you needed one.
Yeah. It's like we got to be fanning right there.
Yep, they're all fanning, and the more that fan,
The better.
here they come. Look at the tree.
Oh, it's getting smaller every second. I mean, it's amazing to have my first colony as a 7-year-old. Pretty neat.
Yeah, probably not many 7-year-olds have their own bees.
I don't think I know any 7-year-old in the whole entire world who has a colony.
Well, there may be some in the whole world.
Yeah, there's still them, but I just don't know of anybody who has their first 7-year-old. But
So how's it looking so far?
I can see a lot of fanning. Look right here, guys. I see a lot of fanning.
There's a lot of fanning
Yeah.
going on,
Oh,
and
wow.
we're getting a bunch of new bees, right?
Yeah.
They just keep coming. Where are they coming from?
That tree right here.
The tree where we collected the swarm, right?
Yeah, I'm seeing more bees here every minute or half a minute. Less bees there and less bees flying in the sky. But yeah, if you put your finger like over here, you can feel.
You feel the fanning?
I feel like it's a fan touching me right now.
Wow, they're moving a lot of air.
Yeah, they are moving tons of air. Welcome back to the Way to Bee. We're going to be talking about my beehive. It's been over a month since I got my first bee colony. We're gonna go for Hey, John.
So, okay, what were you saying? It's been how long?
Over a month.
It's been over a month. So what's today's date?
October 12th.
October the 12th. And what else you want to tell me about?
We inspected a few weeks ago. We found out wall-to-wall capped honey and honey in every frame. Not every frame,
all the
but,
frames are full? How many frames are in that box?
It's a 10-frame box.
10 frame box. So is that bad news if they're capped with honey right now?
That's amazing news.
That's good news? What do they need it for?
To survive winter.
We want them to survive winter. So let's go take a look. What should we see going on the landing board right now?
Pollen coming in.
Should see pollen coming in.
Let's check that.
Okay.
Got some cute little bees.
Well, they seem calm, don't they?
Very calm.
Now the thing is, time of day. What time is it right now?
I don't know the time.
You don't know the time?
No.
It is 4:42.
4:42.
So we're actually coming to the end of their productive day.
Alright, enjoying their...
So, what kind of bees would you see on the landing board right now? Like, what are their jobs?
Their jobs is, if you see a bee carrying a bee, that is an undertaker bee with dead bees trying to take out the hive.
Oh, that's a good one. So if somebody's dragging a dead bee out, it's an undertaker? Okay.
Like you can see a little honeybee with the small eyes and small skinny body. If you want to know what a drone is, don't want to be stung. It would be a big fat bee with big eyes wrapping. So they're kind of, the eyes are touching from the top. The top.
So if you see a big heavy one that's not a queen, that's a drone.
Yes.
Okay. And didn't you just pick one of those up in the grass a minute ago?
Yeah.
Okay, so what else can you tell us? What other jobs are happening on the landing board?
Jobs are to go on flowers and bring pollen.
What else?
Make honey.
Which ones are most likely to sting us?
Honeybees.
Well, the honeybees could do it, but there's a job on the landing board.
Guard bees.
Guard bees! That's what I was hoping you would say.
Yeah, what do guard bees look like?
Well, the guard bees look like every other bee, but you'll notice that they're looking around, and sometimes they grab other bees when they land.
Like these? Are these guard bees?
And I think let's look to see if any of them have their mandibles open and if they grab at bees as they fly in. They're kind of like inspectors.
Oh, like we inspect the beehive, kind of.
Yeah, but they're going to inspect other bees that are coming in.
Oh,
and
like that one?
if a bee doesn't belong, they'll bite them and chase them away.
Like this one right here?
So here's one right on the edge. See, it's got its legs, its front legs are up.
Mm-hmm. That one right there. Pretty sure.
Okay, you're thinking that one?
Yeah.
I think more towards the entrance. Look at this one right in the middle. It's grabbing other bees as they come.
Oh, this one like kind of upside down.
Yeah, you don't need to put your hand right there to see them.
I don't want to be stung.
Right.
Yeah. Also, I want to talk about something.
Okay, what do you want to talk about?
So, if you guys ever wonder how long it takes for a bee to die, so after it stings you, apparently I tested that out. I freaked out by honeybees, bad choice. I shouldn't have. Somehow a honeybee crawled up my shirt, bit me 4 or 5 times, and then stung me in the chest. We timed it. It at least lived after for 52 minutes, about 52 minutes.
So after a bee leaves its stinger in your skin,
it's injecting poison in you. So
right.
Yeah, you try and remove it as fast
and so that
as you can.
bee will die. And so you turn that into an experiment to see how long that worker bee would live. And you say it was how long?
52 minutes.
How did you figure that out?
We used a timer.
Used a timer. And then we put it on what? Where did we put that bee?
In a little container to watch it.
Yeah, and where was that?
Just a little.
Out in the yard, down
inside,
the street,
inside.
in the kitchen, on the kitchen table. That's where we do most of our experiments, just in case somebody wants to give us food.
Yeah, and you want to watch it while eating.
Okay, yeah. So then you did make a determination because now you've been stung by bees and wasps.
Yes.
What's worse?
100% honeybees.
The honeybee hurt more.
Yes.
Okay.
When I got stung on the yellow jacket, when I got stung by a honeybee, I don't know if it's a bite or sting, but I did see a honeybee on my arm, like right here. I don't know for sure if it was the yellow jacket, but it did not really hurt. It felt like a little poke in my skin. It only hurt for a few minutes, and I was fine. Like when I got stung on the chest, it hurt for like tens of minutes. It hurt.
Tens of minutes.
Okay, I don't know what I'm talking about.
Okay,
Yeah,
no, that's okay.
about like 10 minutes.
Tens of minutes.
Okay, I don't know what I'm talking about, but
No,
yeah.
you do. You're actually doing a very good job of explaining what happened to you. So now the stinger was in your skin?
Yes.
Is it important to get it out fast, or should you just leave it until it's done? What should you do?
Yellow jacket, you better get out of here.
Yeah, yellow jackets are hungry too.
Yeah, you remove it as fast as possible because it is injecting poison in your body.
Okay.
And it's not real poison, it's a type of bee poison, so it can't kill you or anything.
Okay.
It takes
Unless you're allergic, which you're not allergic.
No.
Thank goodness, right?
Yep. And also when I was about 3 or 4, I enjoyed the worst of my life. Like, there's a bunch of black hornets like over there. And
Oh, you're talking about the wasps that were in
years ago.
in the clothesline.
Yes. And then
Okay.
I messed with them and they do not like me, apparently. They just sting me over and over and over again.
Okay.
I was crying hard.
So honeybees are much better, but their stings hurt more because the stinger
Barbed.
stays on your skin.
It's also barbed.
It's barbed, so it actually crawls into your skin more, right?
Yeah, and it can't pull it out, so it rips out the
Right.
abdomen.
So we need to get that off right away because it has its own venom sac with it, its own muscle.
Also, yellow jackets have that too. Wasp yellow jackets, both his hornets have those.
What do they have?
Like poison looking squirt out.
They have a stinger, right? But they can sting you over and over because
Yes.
their stinger is not lost, and they don't die when they sting us.
Yeah, it's also not barbed. I also
Okay.
when I got stung by a yellow jacket, I don't know if it was one or a bite, but it's not. If something poked in my body, so like I don't know how a pokey bite would feel, but I don't know
Okay.
that.
Now let's talk about how you came up with a number for your hive.
My favorite.
You wanted it to be number 50.
I
That's a valve tag that we put on there. Why'd you come up? Why was 50 your choice?
don't know because I have 5 letters in my name, but we didn't have 5, so I picked 50.
Okay. All right. So an
Yes, it's
exponent of
close
5. All right.
enough, close enough.
Okay. Any last words? Do you think these guys are ready now for winter?
Yep.
Think they'll make it?
They're definitely gonna make it wall to wall honey.
Wall-to-wall honey. There is some brood in there, and as we're having really cold nights right now, so as they consume the honey,
They're eating.
they'll be replacing it with brood.
That's
I don't see a lot of pollen coming in, and I think that's because the pollen probably came in earlier in the day, don't you think?
yeah.
So around this time,
They're
we don't see a lot of
getting
pollen.
seed. Yeah.
But there was some earlier because I came out and checked them just in case it was going to be raining.
Mhm.
And pollen indicates that they're raising brood in there.
Mhm.
So that's it.
Yep.
Thanks for the update.
Yeah.
All right. Any final words, advice,
Um,
wisdom?
Thanks for watching.
Okay.
I hope you learned something new about the bee sting in my chest. Okay, I hope you learned how. Yeah.
Okay. Thanks a lot.